never seen me far from yours. Hello, everyone. What's up? It's your host. I'm just kidding. I'm not like one of those YouTubers. Hi, everyone. You know, all for one for all. You know. So I have some good news. I downloaded a game called Vampire, and I wanted to talk about something that I have on my mind because it's about Watch Dogs. I'm really into Watch Dogs now, and I just bought a phone case. Yes, Wrench is my favorite. I like Marcus Holloway. He's kind of a douche. Well, he's smart what he does. So Watch Dogs 3 release date set and what we want to see. Okay. I'm not really good reader. I have bad issues with reading. So the idea that this is what Ubisoft said. The idea we'd be getting a Watch Dogs 3 seemed unlikely after the series like home debate with Sourpuss pro-colonist Aiden Pierce. However, it changed the protagonist and Marcus Holloway appears to have turned the fate of the series around as Ubisoft has confirmed what we see in Watch Dogs 3. In the production, what do we know about upcoming open world hacking game? So this is what I don't get with Watch Dogs 3. I know no one cares. I know what hearing me out actually, but this is not against Ubisoft. This is not against anyone who knows this stuff. But I've been playing Watch Dogs first came out, and I was the only one in my school that at the time was going to my high school that had it, and I told everyone about it. I told what was the about and what you get to do and everything like that. And everyone seemed to like it, and just talking about it. I know you guys don't care. I know people don't want to care. I'm just saying my preference about everything. That's how I'm brought up in this world. Because if you have opinion, you should definitely say it out loud. You know, you know, it's kind of why is this? Okay, you know someone? How do I? Because I get confused on this. Okay, so. Okay, fine. I'll take it. But anyways, I'm just saying my preference because I feel the need. I hate when people are on my server because I'm afraid of getting hacked. Or someone against Marcus's color. I don't know. But yeah, that's another thing I don't want to talk about because, honest to God, people, we have a kind of a situation with Watch Dogs, and I've heard about GTA. I heard from Mr. Boss for the win. He was actually this is kind of bad because I don't like playing with other people. Sorry. Not against him, not against anyone. I feel the need of saying what he said about, not against him. If you see this video of Mr. Boss, and it's not against you, not what you said. I'm just worried about Grand Theft Auto because I had, not hacked, and I did see a reference in the email I got from Rockstar. They sent everyone to Rockstar because I heard what you said about it, and I've heard from other people what I was subscribed to, and what I've learned from it. And I think you missed some stuff. They did say it was a glitch, I think, or hacking, because they do have they make multi-million, like you said, and that's true. But honest to God, it's something that
Intruder!
but I'm not judging you. I'm not saying what you want to say, but it's my opinion. Because I like to say my opinion of how that is. Have their opinion in these days, and I understand what but I know for a fact that you were all right. I did see the email that I got from Rockstar because I checked Rockstar because I have a account with them and Star. I like to, it's not because you're lying, I'm not saying that, I just like to make sure that Rockstar, hold on. No, I don't want to listen to Post Malone. No, he sucks. But I did see Rockstar had like a social and social thing, and I was really happy that you told everyone that what was going on. I appreciated that. You have my respect. I give you props for that. I'm not saying it's bad if you're telling the truth, and I actually was wondering why did Grand Theft Auto have that happen, because usually Grand Theft Auto is a multi-million, like you said. They make millions, trillions, whatever, billions, you know? That's how they roll. That's how Rockstar knows how to do. It's like all they do is know how to make good games, and honest to God, it's what you said was honest. Like I was happy that you let everyone know and you let people know. It's good because you're good. He's a good. I don't mean you. I'm just saying good as a person that. You know, it would be nice if everyone was like him. Every guy, every person who plays, everyone that plays, or.
Oh my God! Oh! I know you can hear me. That's messed up.
You know, it would be nice if everyone was like him. You know, I have most respect for that kid, but...
Intruder! Over here!
Base to control. Be on alert. Possible targets near location.
Fuck!
But everyone's not like this in the world. But anyways, it's kind of like good that Rockstar sent an email to everyone. And, but I'm really good at Rockstar, and that's it. I don't really play Grand Theft Auto anymore, so...
Shut it up!
Careful!
Oh my God. But yeah, I want to say thank you for letting us know. I really give you props about that. Letting us know. Thank you so much. I'd like to say thank you to a lot of people, but a lot of people don't have my respect as some people should. You know, the case is kind of you know, it would be nice, you know. Yes, and hold on.
911, please state the nature of your emergency.
No, your mom from Paul.
Yeah, 911? That's right. Somebody's shooting up the place.
CTOS verifying the location. Police are on the way.
But anyways, for now, let's talk about let's talk about everything because I'm happy for what everyone did these days. Hold on, I have to kill this one dude. Okay, he's not really coming.
Let's
Is
track
he
this
right
guy
there?
down.
Damn it. Yes. I know. You know what? Everyone should play. Anyone who listens to this. Yeah, everyone should play this. I don't. I think everyone should. Never seen me fall from rest.
Check another area.
Oh, God! My ears are...
Yeah, but it would be nice if everyone was like him, you know. Yeah, but anyways, hold on. Come on, this.
Looking at illegal
Dispatch
use
to
of
squad.
firearms.
I
Be
couldn't.
alert. Possible hostiles near your location.
They're trying to find me, so. Hold on, guys. Damn it.
Hey, where'd he go?
Oh, hell! I've lost him.
Your hands
Clear,
up.
gonna move on.
That's what I do, man. Never seen who's that? Some people are coming up my driveway. I don't know. Okay, and I need to read this text from someone. Hold on. Yes, oh my god, people! Yes, I know.
Going to check south of our position.
She is my favorite teacher and such an amazing person. I'm pretty busy right now with work and I'm starting my online class soon and I don't have a ton of time, but I'm sure we could get some before I go back to school. Wait, just... But, you know, when time is right. No rush. Ah! Shit! What was that? I was... when the time is right, no rush. But... that was crazy! I did not see that. I did not fucking see that. How did I not know that was coming? It's probably like, something like, I don't know. Probably a guy. See, this is why I don't like playing with other people in this game. Because people are assholes and they fucking suck. Like, I have some complaint, one fucking complaint about this game. Like, you gotta make people hack other people in these games? Like, come on. That's fucking bullshit. Like, I know Ubisoft has those, like, issues with, like, Far Cry 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, you know? The Ubisoft makes games for at least every October, I believe. Or every Assassin's Creed. I have the new Assassin's Creed. And I like to give them props, you know? Kudos for that, you know?
What?
You know, it would be nice if it's like everyone was like, oh, you know, the new game for Grand Theft Auto is coming out so soon. It's gonna be here so long, you know.
Let's get this done.
There's a trespasser. Find him.
You know, it's gonna be here in year 2021. It's like, dude, like, I don't care how long it takes. I just want a fucking Grand Theft Auto game that I want to play. You know that? It's kind of ridiculous how people act these days with the games. You know? Everyone's shooting up. You know, I was talking to my friend, my best friend from school. He was like, what do you know about, what do you think about, No, I was, oh my god, this is not happening.
Look out!
You know, it would be nice if Rockstar and Ubisoft joined forces or something like that, but they wouldn't. You know, Xbox and PlayStation are gonna link up. It's kind of ridiculous how they're gonna like everything, like how they're gonna do it. Like, I can't imagine them doing that for a while. You know,
Where's this guy hiding?
everyone
Anyone see him?
who thinks they can do it, who thinks they will do it, you guys are wrong. You know, they wouldn't do it for a life. You know, because they're two big competitors. You know, I don't know how old you guys are. I don't know how old when people watch my videos. I have a story to tell. I remember when PlayStation 1 came out. I remember PS1. That was like the technology we had back then. And the first thing I noticed about the game, the system, you had two controls. I remember the controller didn't have DioShock like they do now, the things that make you guy move. It only had the D-pad in it, and they didn't have the touch screen that you can use on your controller, and they didn't have like the they did have the buttons, but they had like a regular button, and they didn't have online back then. Like, PS1 was actually the beginning, and after PS1, I remember Sony making PS1. That was like the first Sony game. You know, PS4 Sony. You know, PlayStation 4, and I remember getting the PS1 since I was a kid. You know, I got Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is actually a lot of money these days. I say it's one of the best games ever. Like, for me, I've been playing PlayStation for at least 25 years of the making of it, and I remember when they first came out with PlayStation 2. I remember when I was about, when was PlayStation 2 came out? I think it was like 2000. At least they made it like every 4 years, like 1998, 99, 2000, 2001, 2000. Oh, 2002. Or am I wrong? Someone can actually tell me that if I'm wrong. Just don't be rude about it. But it would be, like, I remember PlayStation 2 came out. That was like the first system that had a live system. That's when PlayStation 2, the people who made PlayStation were thinking about even even make it online. I remember when Grand Theft Auto came out. I remember getting it when I was a kid, and I was about 8 years old, and I'm 25, and it would be nice if everyone would be like that. And why are you okay? You know what?
No, don't!
That's why it doesn't do that. You know something? I wish that was the first hack I almost got. Luckily, I didn't, because I have a lot of backup data. But anyways, I remember PlayStation 2 having its first online session, and that was like the best for people, because I remember when Grand Theft Auto came out, and I remember Grand Theft Auto 2. One of Grand Theft Auto was based on England or London. I think the next Grand Theft Auto, I'm guessing, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But don't ban me, YouTube, because I'm not saying it for real. But I remember, guys, when Grand Theft Auto had the base on London. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto at an age of 7. I was really good at school. I was a really well-behaved kid. My parents let me, but that was back then. That was different till now. I remember getting Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3. That's when Grand Theft Auto 2. After Grand Theft Auto England was Grand Theft Auto 3. That's when they were using Roman numerals. Not ramen noodles, you know what I'm saying. They're like Greek numbers, like 1x, V, they had the three I's. And I just remember getting it, and my dad said, if you ever act like this, act bad in school, you're not getting this game at all. I'm telling you. It would be nice if, like, back then I remember getting San Andreas. If anyone remembers San Andreas, they're like a king. Because I just remember this getting San Andreas. I remember like the words they use, and I remember all the time, and I remember the hardest level in San Andreas was like you have to catch the train, and I have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on here on my PlayStation, but I took it off because I was bringing back too much, was getting too much memory and put in it. But I remember passing that level on first try because I was really good with hand coordination and my controllers, so I'm very smart with that, with driving games and everything, because I remember just buying the cops here, so they'll do it. But it would be nice if, it would be nice, it would be like, okay guys, we're making a game 2021, but anyways, I remember after Grand Theft Auto 3 was Vice City. That's the guy, Vice City was played by a guy who was in Goodfellas, and he's Italian, like my mom. And ever heard of that movie, Goodfellas? Everyone heard of it. Everyone wants it. See it. It's on Netflix. And I remember watching it. I said, "That's the guy from Vice City." And I remember the first word he said, "Sit down and shut up." Man, that scared me for life. I remember saying that in school. But after that, Vice City came around. San Andreas was like the only one people played, and was the only one you can put cheats in. I remember Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Grand Theft Auto 1, 2 had cheats, but didn't have as much as San Andreas. And San Andreas was like one of my favorite games. I appreciate it much. I still have the game. I still have it in box in the thing. I remember, like, PlayStation 2 didn't have all the PlayStations. The first and second one did not have online downloadable content. If you have the game, that's what you play. And I know people know this, but I'm just saying what I know, what I've been through, what I know about video games. I know people don't have as much video games as they should, but I have every system, you know, what came out with Xbox and everything. But the main thing is about San Andreas was like fun. That was an open world game. That was the first open world game for Grand Theft Auto. You know, there always been open world games. 3 and the San Andreas were the only ones. Okay, hold on. Another moron. You know, it would be nice if everyone was like saying San Andreas is like one of the best, and I honestly, like, I feel like, dude, leave me alone. But anyways, it's like, dude, like, oh, I was looking at time. But anyways, it's like, I would definitely be a good Grand Theft Auto player because I've been through everything, and a lot of people don't know, understand, or something. Like we have to like understand this world is coming to a good place, you know. You know, everyone wants to be there for people. Everyone wants, like, Grand Theft Auto was actually one of the best franchises ever. Like, they had no problem making all these games. And I remember when I first got Grand Theft Auto and Vice City, my dad was like, if you ever have a hard time or ever have a situation, because I was an aggressive kid. I was a really, really aggressive kid. And back then, and I took like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I remember like everyone was like saying to me, oh, you have class day, and I didn't really go to school, but I was well behaved over there. But when I went to school, I did my work, and I remember just going on the trips, and I just remember all the things I used to do, and I still talk to my friends from that school, and I was thinking of working there, but I don't know what people think, but I know for a fact I would be good in what I do, because my mom used to T-bone, and I'm really good. I don't like that. Oh, I got new ones. But I just remember, like, everything about it, and, like, you know, it would be nice if, like, you know, Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar would have, like, our reference. And I remember when San Andreas, I know I said a million times, but I remember all those games. No, those didn't really match. Hold on. I have to change the pants. No, the shirt. Wait, this is... Oh. Looks good. You know, it would be nice if everyone would be like, you know, it's not real, you know. That's how people are these days. That's how people are. They don't know what to do with their lives, and they know for the best, you know, about guns these days. And never mind, I will talk about it later, some other video. I feel like it's gonna, like, people are gonna say to me, oh, you're gonna be the next shooter, you know, talking about it. I have no reason to buy a gun. I have no reason to use a gun on someone. Like, the people that think that about me, that think about that, it's not easy to be a person who has anger issues. You know, I do have anger issues, but I don't take meds for that. You know, I take meds for anxiety and depression. I have severe depression and anxiety attacks. I'm very capable of, like, having a you know, it would be nice, like, I had issues when I was a kid. I had, like, bad issues. It wasn't my fault. I was just young at the time. But it would be nice if, like, everyone would act the same. Not act as aggressively, but behave, because, you know, it's so easy to buy a gun these days. It's like buying a gumball from a gumball machine. And I remember gumball machines, but anyways, back to Grand Theft Auto. Hello? Hey. Are you inside? Okay, I'll be right out. Yeah, but anyways, I would say the last thing, but I just remember San Andreas having so many, like, cheat codes, and people used to write it down, and someone had, like, a Grand Theft Auto book, and then after San Andreas, it had, like, Grand Theft Auto 4. I remember 4, like, Nico Bellic, and that was like the high definition. That was changed in the revolution of Grand Theft Auto. That was like the first time they had those kind of graphics, and then after that was Grand Theft Auto 5 until 2012, and it's been 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years since it came back on, or 7, been here, and like Grand Theft Auto 5 made millions for Rockstar. I mean, millions. Everyone buys it every 3 days. You know, they made 95 million copies
What's your
in downloadables. It's like crazy how people have.
Can you repeat that? Hello?
It's crazy how people act, and anyways, you know.
911, what is your emergency?
But I have to go. It was nice talking to you guys. I just wanted to hear from you guys what you think about Grand Theft Auto. I want you guys to say which Grand Theft Auto was your best, was your favorite, was the most awesomest game you ever had. Any Grand Theft Auto, any Rockstar game, any Ubisoft game, I don't care what it is. Just let me know in the comments, because I would like to know. And what system you prefer, what, you know, what games you prefer, what kind of games, base games, RPGs, shooter, shoot 'em up, fight in, whatever. Or open world. I don't care what it is, just let me know. And, you know? But anyways, have a good day. I'll be back on when I get home. Bye.